I have reviewed every Black Friday season 2025 Burst of Speed car, but not just that. Since the Burst of Speed is pretty disappointing in my opinion, which I will explain later as well, I knew that I was not particularly interested covering them, so I did something different. This video contains information about nearly every car that is featured in this season. This includes all the featured car in the major events. So if you tend to pick any vehicle, watch this before you proceed. Some cars will shine in my rating and others will lag behind. If you disagree with anything, then just simply let me know your thoughts in the comment section. First, we have Ferrari J50. This one is arguably one of the worst car in the entire selections of car for the season. This car is going to be the feature car in Koenigsegg 1 special event, and it is the only good thing about this car. In general, it is just a combination of below average overall stat. If you take one out of equation, nothing spectacular remains to look at. 2 out of 10. Next, we have Ferrari 296 GTB. This is going to be the biggest spotlight scam in 2025. If Halulu Ul Jalulu was a pile of shit, then this is next level to that. This is one of the worst Ferrari in the game. It manages to go at the speed of 355 km per hour. I have also reviewed it with plenty of discussion previously. In short, this car is a lot worse than you might think. And don't even think that you can have this car. You cannot, because the key will be featured outside the event in the Spotlight Pass. I will explain this fact further with the CC850 later in the video. 2 out of 10. Next we have Aston Martin Vulcan. And I won't lie to you, this car just simply does not deliver. I get it that there is nostalgia that players have with this car, but it performs terrible in this game. It manages to go at the speed of 357 km per hour. And technically this is positioned worst car in Class A. It is going to be a feature car for Koenigsegg 1 special event, 2.5 out of 10. Next we have Nissan GTR Nismo. This is going to be a featured car for Koenigsegg 1 special event as well. This Godzilla also sits next to Vulcan, so pretty made with in-game performance. It only manages to go at the speed of 344 km per hour. It does perform average, but it has good acceleration. So if you are a true beginner in the game, then proceed for this car if you haven't. 2.5 out of 10. Next, we have Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. This car is a feature car in Pininfarina B95 special event. If you really ask me, this car has nothing extraordinary, and in most circumstances, it is just average in most dynamics. All of the stats are just a combination of average meeting average, 3 out of 10. Next, we have Kimera Evo37. This is a feature car for Pininfarina B95 special event, and this car is hyped a lot. It goes at the speed of 312 km per hour and has good thruster stat, but I will not consider it to be the king because the top speed is lacking. For me, the Klingenhaus 004C is really the king, but that car has low acceleration. But we will discuss this kingship in some other video. This car is good, but I won't really endorse going for it, especially when you are low on tokens. 3 out of 10. Next, we have Ferrari FXX K. This car also has the honor to be the feature car for one special event. But beside that, it has nothing to look at. In addition to it, this car also brings some memories while being the old loading screen of the game. But that's the only good thing for this car. It goes at the speed of 378 km per hour and pretty much the worst S-Class car. 3 out of 10. Next, we have Arash AF8 Falcon Edition. This is a car hunt car. You can call it key hunt because it's a key car as well. This is basically a Corvette Grand Sport after 5 heart attacks. It manages to go at the speed of 346 km per hour. The car is fun, but handling and drifting are compromised compared to Grand Sport. I am firm supporter of the notion that instead of key hunt, it should be thrown away in showroom event. 3.5 out of 10. Next, we have Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series. I would be honest, I am pretty happy with this car to come in an Unleashed event. Not because it is good, but because I am few epics away from golding it. This car manages to go at the speed of 349 km per hour. It is a decent contender for the Colorado, but it is actually a board with its drifting. So I won't recommend anyone to go for this car. If you are a beginner, then just collect the reward that you can from the event. The featured cars for this Unleashed event are Apollo N, which is a really good B-class car with good top speed but challenging nitro, 7 out of 10. Apex AP0, a Huracan clone but better, 8 out of 10. Bugatti EB110, one of the best retro Bugatti that I love, but it has been done pretty dirty in the game, 3 out of 10. And Ferrari 599XX Evo, very smooth and agile car, which often referred as overranked Pininfarina H2, 6 out of 10. Now for the Mercedes itself, 4 out of 10. In short, stay away. Next, we have Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. This car is a feature car in Pininfarina B95 special event, And I think this is what it can do, getting featured as a feature car in the special event. I have seen lighting playing with this car plenty of time, and whatever the performance might be, this car simply does not deliver. This car may be sufficient to begin with, but it requires really specific circumstances to be able to deliver. And due to this reason, this car is not the safe bet. I am excited what Evo tuning may turn this car into, but till then, stay away. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have Bugatti La Voiture Noire. This is a burst speed car, and here's the portion that I beg to differ. After leasing the Evo tuning to Chiron, I don't think we need to have this car twice in a year. For the first time in DS11 and then this time. The LVN does not do anything that Chiron isn't already doing. And in some circumstances with its drifting radius, it is rather worse than Chiron. So if you have an Evo tuned Chiron, I don't think you should care for this car. This is why I disagree with this car in the burst of speed. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Mclaren 650S GT3. This is a pretty good car. It has the potential to outperform Vanda. This car is going to be featured in Pininfarina B95 special event. The 650S managed to go at the speed of 371 km per hour, has good acceleration, has extremely good handling and drifting. So nothing really feels missing with this car. People may complain that it is slow, but I do not really see any issue with this car. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Pagani Huayra BC. And good news for all of you. You need to go for this car. All of you who are beginners. This car will defeat S-Class cars for you. Just kidding. It might, but it's not the whole reality. However, it's a very good car. It is coming in car hunt and goes at a decent top speed of 380 km per hour. Beside that, the nitro just does not end. 7 out of 10. And while we are at this, let's discuss the Ferrari Laferrari Aperta as well. This car has the new Starway introduced with the season, and if we compare this car with the Genti Starway, the Genti has pretty awful drifting. So this car is a good contender for Starway. It manages to go at the speed of 381 km per hour. So it is a pretty decent top speed coupled with good other stat. This is not the only good thing in its favor. The featured cars are also very beginners friendly, and they are decent on their own. We have Ferrari Laferrari, useless car but mostly available, 3 out of 10. McLaren P1, nostalgic car with good acceleration and decent other stat, 3.5 out of 10. Ferrari F12 TDF, awful handling and drifting but pretty OP with the rest of the stats. So I would say 6 out of 10, it is pretty useful. Venza's Sath, not the apple of everyone's eye but pretty agile and fun, 5 out of 10. As for the Aperta itself, 7 out of 10 rating as well, because Aperta and Huayra are very similar. Next up, we have the SSC Tuatara Striker, and I have said a lot of positive things about this car, being DS11 main car, because it was a good event after years. But this car in burst of speed could have been replaced by better option. Compared to normal Tuatara, it just drifts well. I have won it at 3 stars in its drive syndicate, and while it looks good, it had nothing to offer that I would want to start it up so badly. During the previous burst of speed, I had the Owl at 5 star, and I was wanting to start it up because it was fun to drive and excels faster. I don't really see much of a point going for this one, given the fact that my Tuatara is just an epic away from being golden. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Czinger 21C. Looking at it in the burst of speed is really a disappointment because it has been featured in Venom's Spotlight event before. I know burst of speed is easy opportunity to get it than Spotlight event, but this car in the name of acceleration negotiates with the handling and drifting. You can outshine in Godland with this car, but it's not really big of a deal in my opinion. Now you cannot say that, oh, you are a whale, you might already have this car. No, I don't even have it, but I also don't think that I need it. For me, this spot could have been taken by a better car. It manages to go at the speed of 446 km per hour. So it is a hyped Ultima RS which has concealed and compromised drawback. 7.5 out of 10. Next up, we have Icona Volcano Titanium. This is one of the best beginners car, and it is a feature car for Koenigsegg 1 special event. We all know that after the Unite expansion, this car has gotten a lot more useful, while the OG players had been admiring the contribution of this car in their asphalt journey. This car is fairly decent today. It manages to go at the speed of 397 km per hour. The rest of the stats are not really something that one should complain about. 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we have W Motors Lykan Hypersport. The Lykan is really respectable car going at 425 km per hour. This is the basic blueprint car to master any faster S-Class car, like transcend to high level of in-game skills. Now I faced a new dilemma, which is, ever since I started playing this game, I heard everyone admiring this car. But in my recent shot, I heard everyone complaining about its handling not being perfect. I do not really know what the cause might be, but they were saying that handling is bad, while I was of the opinion that it is extremely good. Now I am of the opinion that GameLob might have nerfed it further, but the general complaint was that if you require any immediate turning, you can do that with this car. I am still not sure if it is skills issues of the players or the issue with the car. Anyway, we need to talk about this more. 8.5 after. Next we have Rimac Nevera. This is one of the best cars in the burst of speed. I have reviewed in detail in my previous video which you can check out. This car managed to go at the speed of 444 km per hour, which is a fairly decent top speed. The acceleration at 87 is strong. The handling and drifting are extremely good. They are on par with the base maxed out Bugatti Chiron, and the nitro is low, but it is manageable. GameLoft really upsells this car a lot in a way that not a whole lot of opportunities have been made available to get this car. So this burst of speed is a massive opportunity to lay your hands on this car. It is one of the best cars to use both in classic or go slipstream. It is not the fastest, but it is enough to get you podium. 8.5 after. Next we have HTT Locus Plethore as a bus of speed car, and I simply do not agree with it. The core drawback is the massive acceleration. So just like Celine S7, you won't really take out this car in lobby. I may have fun with this car in slipstream, but that is highly unlikely because I would be getting paired with Yesco's, Tuatara and Venom. Yes, I don't have this car, but I also don't look forward towards getting it either. Blank Arton. Next we have Aston Martin Valhalla. This is GOAT of Pininfarina B95 special event. Valhalla is pretty solid and capable car, which has buttery smooth handling and drifting, very good top speed reaching 392 km per hour. The nitro seems compromising, but you need to manage it, and if done well, Valhalla can take on even bigger competitor. Just checking on this car anywhere in the community, you will not find a single hater about this car. 9.5 after. Now let's discuss the GOAT. Next we have Pagani Imola. This is the last and final piece of the puzzle of Koenigsegg 1 special event, and technically one of the best cars in Class A. The Imola managed to go at the speed of 394 km per hour with one of the best handling and drifting. I didn't assume Pininfarina B95 to be better than this car, and my expectations were not defied. Imola is the GOAT. 9.5 after. Next we have Koenigsegg Agera RS. This is another bus of speed car which has been featured in the Spotlight event before. Now I understand that people may want this car, but I already have it maxed from its Spotlight, so I do not really need this one. As for the car, this car goes well over 500 km per hour. So it is a top speed oriented car. But the handling and drifting are not ideal in a way that you are required to tame this car. 9.5 out of 10. But the good thing that I see in perspective of this car is that the Koenigsegg one, as to what I have seen for the most part, seems to be the car which is similar to this car but with all the drawbacks of this car being fixed. So I'm excited about Koenigsegg one in this regard. Lastly, we have Koenigsegg CC850. This car is extremely good and one of the best cars to let loose in a spotlight event. But it is yet to be seen as to how much difficult the spotlight would really be. This car managed to go at the speed of 503 km per hour, which is a fairly decent top speed. But you also cannot own this because the key will be in the special offers. Now this may or may not happen with the keys, but I am speculating this to happen because this event has Spotlight Pass and both the cars are key cars, so there is highly likelihood that this will happen. Other feature car of the Spotlight event are Rimac Nevera Time Attack, which is a nerf version of regular Nevera, 7.5 after. Mercedes-Benz Vision 111, weird by the shape but pretty respectable car, 7.5 after. And Lamborghini Temerario, a worse version of Lamborghini Revuelto, 7 out of 10. Now in this whole lineup, most of the cars are key cars, so my hope for the keys to be free are not really high. As for the CC850, it gets 10 out of 10 rating. So while I am looking forward for B95 and one special event, this bus of speed cars choices is just straight up trash. I acknowledge that one should not raise his hope too high and I also shouldn't have, but genuinely none of the cars are the car that I was waiting for. Every single selection is just a piece of collectible for the most part, and you guys know me. When I say anything, I mean it, and I own every bit of my word. Want to know where your favorite key cars are ranked in my book? Check in the pinned comment.